Google is following up its AMP announcement yesterday with a series of tips on how to implement AMP for your content, with AMP pages now being indexed in Google's regular set of search results. The pressure is on for publishers to adapt. Here are some tips and recommendations from Google on how to do that. Some of these aren't tips so much as they are general guidelines, but they are no less important to know. 1. Getting started. If you're just getting started with a new website, build one on a content management system that has support for AMP. WordPress, for example, can make content AMP ready with a simple plugin. 2. Are you compatible with one another? Google admits that not all content is suitable for AMP. Pages with static content are a great fit for AMP, while pages with more dynamic or interactive features may not go together. 3. AMP doesn't have to be site-wide. Adopting AMP technology doesn't mean your whole site has to be AMP ready right out of the gate. Google recommends starting with a few static content pages first and working your way through the types of pages people would land on from search results. 4. AMP is open source and evolving. Everyone can have a hand in developing AMP technology. If your specific use case isn't currently being supported, you could submit a feature request on GitHub. 5. There may be additional requirements. Only valid AMP pages are eligible to be shown in Google search results. Learn more about how to validate and debug AMP pages. 6. Don't expect a ranking change. AMP, in and of itself, is not a ranking factor. AMP pages will be labeled with the familiar lightning bolt icon in search results, which may lead to more clicks, but not an automatic increase in search rankings. 7. AMP on Google is always expanding. AMP search results in Google will soon be rolling out worldwide, while the top stories carousel is available in these countries. 8. Need help? Just ask. Google reminds that the Webmaster Help Forum, Stack Overflow, and GitHub are always available to field any questions you may have about AMP. For additional assistance with AMP, here is a complete guide to making content AMP friendly.